Hi, my name is Kanai Houston, your sober coach. Time to get off the bench and into the game. In today's video, I want to discuss the whole drunk talk is sober thoughts statement or phrase. First things first, as your sober coach, do not take anything anyone says seriously while they're under the influence. I can't believe we've created a culture where we actually invest and believe in what we say and what other people say while under the influence. I don't disagree that people use being under some type of influence of a substance gives them the green light to express themselves, but to call it truth is like believing in the American government and calling the American government truth. If you resonate with the experience of being able to articulate your emotions and feelings and having the courage to express them while under an influence, okay. But give yourself at least 5 days. At least 5 days to truly invest in those thoughts and feelings after you have only expressed them and articulated them while under the influence. If you're on the other receiving end of this, also tell yourself, like, okay, heard. But I'm going to give this a couple days for me to also reflect. And then we can discuss this again in a few days just so I can reflect on what was said and if you still even feel the same after you've said it. You or someone else is under the influence. They may use that as an opportunity to articulate their thoughts and express it to whoever because they have a safety net. And the safety net is that they were under the influence. So whether you agree with it or not, if they don't get the reaction they want out of you, if they felt like they were overthinking, like, there's so many layers to it. I'm not saying that it's a lie and that it's false. That moment isn't necessarily a lie, but it's not the truth. And if you don't believe what people say sober, why would you believe what anyone says under the influence? In another video, I could definitely discuss what I think about how substances can be enlightening or how they can be enlightening. That's a totally different scenario. No matter if someone is sober or under any kind of influence, they could lie or they could tell the truth. So don't automatically assume that drunk talk or any influence of talk is sober thought. If it is, that means that their thoughts and expressions are the same way that they may feel sober, but they are subconsciously feeling it, or they always have wanted to say this and express this and have already articulated it, but they view it as now that being the opportunity and the safety net is saying that they were under an influence. So I'm not saying let's deem it a lie, but do not deem it as a truth. And depending on the circumstances and the context of the situation, give yourself and give them an opportunity to reflect on what was said and if they still feel that way a few days later. So do not emotionally invest in conversations that happen under the influence, especially if you or that person already has a hard time investing emotionally sober. Thank you so much for watching. If you or anyone else needs individual support, make sure you check out the resources on my website or contact me directly. Let's have variety by starting sobriety. Let's navigate sobriety in this society.